Hi there. This is for Sag Capricorn, Cusp of Beauty Tarot, and we're going to do your February to March relationship and person reading. So whoever you're thinking about, I'm using the Tarot de Cristal and clarifying with the Rider-Waite Centennial. Happy to have you here. These are definitely shuffled. I'm going to do a few more for you and then we'll pull some cards. I want to welcome you back if you're a subscriber and welcome if you're new. I would love for you to give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are not already. And I think next time I'm going to do in order of most likes. Need to get those likes up there. If you appreciate this, I certainly appreciate a thumbs up. So anyway, let's see what's up for you. Excuse me, Scorpio, Sag. No, I just did that. This is Sag Capricorn. Sag Capricorn. What's up for you and your person? Let's cut it and go. Okay, so this is who they are now. King of Pentacles, the strength of this person, the Four of Swords. Their weakness is the devil. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Okay. How they feel about you is judgment. How you feel about them is the Eight of Pentacles. Probability that you will get back together is the Ten of Wands. Strengths when you were in it together is the Ten of Swords. Interesting. That's fascinating. Weaknesses when you were together is the Lovers. Even more fascinating. We've got a kind of a negative card for your strength and a sort of interesting positive card for your challenge. But then again, we do have the Devil and the Lovers here. So we can kind of see that is a polar opposite sort of energy. It can have its intense positive and it can have its intense challenge. What are the blocks to you reconciling? The Star. Your overall analysis of your person is Justice. If they came back, what would the overall outcome be? The Hermit. And if they come back, what should you do? The Two of Wands. And we're going to clarify as well. Bottom of the deck energy for you is the High Priestess. High Priestess, Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Tapping into your intuition about what you want and what you want to realize, what you want to create for your ideal relationship, what you want to build on. Interesting. Okay, let's go. So the person is in the current energy of the King of Pentacles. Your person is definitely potentially a leader, hard worker, somebody in their known in their community, strong commitment to their family, good partner. They're in the energy, if they're not always like the consummate, leader, partner, contributor, nurturer, male energy, male figure, they are in that energy. Again, it doesn't matter whether it's a male or female who you're thinking about. The energy is somebody who wants to build, lead, partner, create, who's very focused on the material world. So your person could be, I'm not saying to the distraction of relationships, because the King of Pentacles is definitely a very good partner. But they could be, and this you'll know if this resonates for you, the person could be very focused on their career, on their money, on a promotion, on the next step in the career ladder, or just running the show where they are, making things happen on a material plane. The other thing about them is that their strength is the Four of Swords. So they have the ability to maybe work hard and then reflect. There's somebody who has the ability to know when they need to pause and reassess and then go back out to the world battle, so to speak. So they definitely have the ability to pause as needed to have some insight. They tend to be somebody with a bit of insight, a bit of intuition, which is kind of interesting. I think you both are. I think you're both pretty intuitive, Sag Capricorn. So when they're not in their good space, they might be wrestling with some negative energy. They might have some compulsions or addictions, things that pull them. For them, this person may even simply, and not simply because it's not always like just that simple, but they might have a propensity to work hard, be a workaholic type. I'm just noticing that based on some of their other energies. Excuse me. With the King of Pentacles here as a persona archetype for them, they also might. Um, I don't know why I don't know why I got this energy that judgment for them is also like a God complex. Like that when they make a judgment, when they make a decision that everybody should heed their call, that if they make a call out, that they have an expectation that people will listen and follow. I do feel that, and I don't know why. It's not typically what I would think of judgment. There could be an element of them that is feeling that they want to reconcile, could certainly be. The likelihood of you reconciling, though, however, is the Ten of Wands. So it does definitely come with it some burden and some obligation that maybe one or both of you may not want to take on, that it feels heavy, feel a heavy energy, potentially around the idea of you getting back together again, that there might be an initial, that you might want to work on it. I mean, this reading is telling me that you might want to work on it, but that in your person might hold out a possibility for reconciliation. There is, however, this energy of the Ten of Wands in terms of the probability. The strength when you were together was the Ten of Swords. So it seems like you had a lot of endurance together, like you could weather through a lot of trials and tribulations and kind of hold on to see like a better day. Like, well, despite that, I think we should try, we're kind of hanging in there. Because strength can be about enduring things, coming back for more. But strength can also have a tipping point, right? Where you kind of go into the mode of not standing up for the things you should be putting boundaries around. The two of you having a very intense connection to the point of either passion or positive magnetic attraction. Yet, weakness when you're together is this issue with the lovers. So, did this connection kind of surpass like your day to day? Was this connection so pulling and so magnetic and kind of compulsory that it pulled you to the point of obsession sometimes? One or both of you kind of just felt, I can't look away, the kind of feeling like I might try to create my space, I might try to do my thing, but almost like the chemistry of that new relationship that's kind of pinging on your chemicals and creating like a bit of an obsession quality. I feel like that for you guys, that it exposed a lot of who you were to each other, maybe fast or maybe so deep that it consumed one or both of you in a way that maybe at some point became too much. That could be to do with why things are kind of why you're even here. Something happened. And the block to potentially reconciling is the star. So, as a block, the star would say, the right insight, the right healing is maybe not here, or one or both of you has lost a bit of hope. If the reconciling energy is the Ten of Wands and the block is the star, one or both of you is not seeing the positivity in this reunion and feeling a bit burdened by it, or maybe just remembering things incorrectly. Sometimes our memory might stir up things that's remembering a little incorrectly, but for whatever reason, um, as a lack of willingness to see the optimism and willingness to see the hope, and maybe just kind of remembering, how intense, but then intense negative the two of you can be with each other, where you have a negative effect on things, unfortunately. If you come back, the overall outcome would be, if you come back together, it would be the Hermit. So there's still more to learn here with this lovers devil connection. There's still more to learn here that obviously was an obstacle to be not learned in the beginning. Somebody didn't learn the lesson this first go round. It would be difficult. It would be difficult. But the overall analysis of your person is there's still some karma possibly to be played out. Because you have the High Priestess and Justice. I mean, seriously, the Hermit, the Lovers, the Devil. It's a lot of major arcana here. Really. Judgment. Judgment, Justice, Lovers, Hermit, Devil, High Priestess. This is definitely a very, very spiritually guided connection. So what I'm feeling is there's more to do. Good, bad, or ugly, there might be more to do if you choose. If they come back, the what to do if they return is the Two of Wands. So it's a think carefully. Look where you want to invest your passion. It's a crossroads for sure. Are you in it again for the second round of lessons, or is it just feeling too burdensome and too enough? Their King of Pentacles energy, exactly. Four of Swords again. It's confirming Four of Swords that they have an energy of pausing right now. What is their devil energy coming from as a weakness? Probably pretty obvious, but Page of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups walking away. I think they have the ability to be in it and then decide they've had enough. They may not have seen the value that you brought and might have walked away. I have a kind of sad feeling around that. That you may not have been seen for who you really are and what you really offer, or maybe it landed that way. Interestingly, they have the Judgment energy for you currently on their terms. They have a reconciliation vibe, but on their terms. Like they may offer something and then pull back and put a boundary up. They don't want to lose ground on what they've gotten to. They don't want to be derailed. Maybe that's a decision they made or a judgment call they've made. They want to stay on top. They want a victory. They don't want to be knocked off their pedestal. So, just want to get another card on that, what they feel toward you. Yeah, they're trepidatious. They're cautious. Just like I said, I think they're blocking some. I think they're fearful of what they could lose. But then again, they have this ability to shut down, almost like shut down you before they get shut down. I think that it's an insecurity. You have an energy of being willing to work on it, stealing up, being comfortable, confident, brave, being willing to work on it because you see this as an infinite connection. The probability of you getting back together is potentially burdensome and kind of comes with it a sort of weight. At the same time, though, the Wheel of Fortune says that could change, and it also says that you're on divine timing again. Like I said earlier, I think this reading is giving me an energy of maybe there's more lessons here, more karma. It's almost like you may not need to push the wheel that hard because the universe is dealing with it. The universe is dealing with it. So I wouldn't strong arm a decision around this right now. Sagittarius-Capricorn. The strengths when you were together was Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords. So the ability to cut through, be truthful, communicate, let go of things that are trivial, deal with the matter at hand. Yeah, communicate. Eight of Wands. That was something the two of you definitely have or had. The weakness being lovers. Some of your most intense relationships have the ability to be the most conflictive, right? Definitely. Maybe not even over important things, but just maybe just your personalities. Sometimes we're a little like fire and water and a little drama. The block of not learning, not solving, not wishing for it, not hanging in there is the star. The block is potentially one or both of you not giving up some hope. Just wanting to keep things calmer. Again, avoiding drama. Um, maybe not wanting to take a risk is a potential block. Your person is sitting overall with the energy of justice. They want what's fair. They're kind of being the judger, justice and judgment. They're making a determination about what's right for them. They're putting their energy on things they can touch and feel, not in a fantasy, not in something that's not realistic. They want to avoid that feeling of being betrayed again. We already said that you have definitely a Ten of Swords kind of a vibe with you all, including the Ten of Wands. So the overall analysis of your person is they are still carrying some energy of negativity from the times that you did have some fights or negativity, or however this ended or went down or combusted at some level. Truthfully though, if they come back, the overall outcome would be learning lessons and greater insight with the High Priestess and the Hermit here. There would be something you would still have to gain from each other. It may be painful at first. It would need to, like this is like to me, like hang in there. There's another round coming with this Nine of Wands. There could be an opportunity there. There definitely could be an opportunity there. No one said it would be easy, is really what I'm hearing here. And the potential, for if they did kind of come back around or this presented itself to you, what should you do? Two of Wands, Two of Wands. Two of Wands on top of Two of Wands. What should you do? Think carefully. You have to leave something in the past behind you, whether that's a person, a thing, an old way of living, an old way of thinking. You have options. You have the world in your hand, but the Two of Wands is a crossroad, so it would be calling for you to make a careful choice to say, if I move forward with this, I'm all in, or I'm going to give it a try, or if I move forward away from this, there's a good reason for me to do that. I do think that there's an energy of the universe having a play in this as well. Thinking about where you want to invest your ships here, for your greater good. For your greater good, Nine of Pentacles. Not out of passion, not out of arguments, not out of winning, not out of just social life. Just thinking carefully about, I just feel like this is for you, the reader that's reading this with me. It's for what's going to serve you. There could be some lessons to still learn here from this, important relationship. But the end analysis is it's going to be a piece of your choice, a piece of the universe working for you. I think there's going to be signs. I'd stay very attuned to signs over this period that you're trying to figure this out, and also do a lot of self-care and alone time so you can process and really hear. If you're overly busy, signals don't come through the line, right? So give yourself space. I'm going to leave it here. I wish you a lot of luck with it. Please let me know how this resonates and have a great weekend. See you later.